Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I hope you're having a good time of the day, wherever you are. As always, we pray for no loss. It looks like Judas. Okay, I'm always like one... I think it's going to go one further than it does. That's because I'm a glass half full kind of guy. EG68! What's the matter? Couldn't there be one more? GK2Z. Okay, let's move along here. We don't do that, man, I feel fast already. Maybe it's because I ended the last run with Taurus just a few minutes ago, so I was like, you know, the speed downgrade has affected my relative perception of the baseline, but geez Louise, that's fast, man. Got a Spirit Heart right off the bat. We don't play that often as Cain. I like to play as Cain. He still gets a bad rap because, you know, there's still that, like, the hangover of how he used to be in vanilla, where all pills were exclusively not bad. He had, like, not the PhD effect, I think, because he couldn't identify them, but he had, like, the Virgo effect, which is my favorite Morgan Freeman movie. Not the Virgin effect. That's the 40-year-old virgin effect, as told by Sarah Marshall, is the Judd Apatow, Seth Rogen, Paul Rudd joint, of course. In any case, I like Cain. Even with his, you know, lack of Virgo effect to start out the game with, I think he's very, very strong. I'd rather be Cain, especially because he shows up so infrequently in my recent randoms. I'd rather be Cain than, like, you know what? Anybody else. I don't want to be Azazel again. We played Azazel recently. Judas is love, Judas is life, but unfortunately, hey, that's nice. He's also a little bit trickier in the early game. You know, there's always the chance that things go off the rails early on that Judas run. Excuse me, thank you. Maggie we've played recently, and I'd rather start with less HP, but more speed, I guess. And I feel like his damage is pretty solid right off the bat as well. Haven't seen our item room, but we're going to fight the boss right now regardless. And, you know, I had a feeling this might happen. But with a lot of speed, it should make it a little easier to get away from the baby haunts here. Hopefully. Ooh, it was a little tricky in there. I don't want to use a bomb because, you know, we could still find ourselves... We could still find ourselves able to get a Tinted Rock or something. So we're going to hang out roughly in the middle of the fight. Middle of the room, I should say. But, you know, the fight is like an instance of the room, or the room is an instance of the fight. We're going to take a few seconds to get up there, and that was improper form on my part. We got to abandon him for a second, give him a chance to actually do his attack, and then we'll sneak in here and do a little barrage, then skip over. I'm doing a lot better at the haunt fight recently. You know, I had one semi-bad one recently. Didn't die or come close to death, but I got hit. But I think I've taken my haunt game to the next level, which I'm excited about. And a synth oil pickup right off the bat, you know, it's not enough to call it a one run by any stretch of the imagination, but this is looking really good, especially with those two Spirit Hearts backing us up, and a very real chance of getting an arcade on the next floor, assuming I don't buy anything on this floor, which is looking likely that I won't do that. Fuck this one up a little bit, but we got the speed necessary to get out of the way. Let's see what that pill is. I'm not going to take Epic Fetus. I like Tears. Ooh, well, maybe we will. No, I'm not going to, but I welcome I appreciate the opportunity. I think it does count as a special item, so a little bit of a piss off. I'm going to try to find the secret room, even though I talked about the Tinted Rock earlier. Come on. Range up. Explosive Diarrhea. Lemon Party. Explosive Diarrhea. Amnesia. That's alright. Was it worth a bomb for a range upgrade? Probably not, but if we get number 1 or something, we'll be very thankful for it. Why not take Epic Fetus? It's like the stopwatch. You know, once you have it, it's just boring. And in the last run, I know I said, well, I'm gonna, you know, since that streak was so bad, or that slump, I should say, I'm gonna do whatever I can to win at all consequences. But you know you can't trust me for that. I'm still gonna take soy milk occasionally. I'm still gonna reroll my whole one run occasionally. And I'm still gonna not take Stopwatch and Epic Fetus without Curse of the Blind, just because, you know, that inhibits my own enjoyment of the game to some extent. Not that I'm passing a judgment on people who do like using those items. For now, I'm just happy with where we're at, and you know, the HP downgrade is really a piss-off, but the rest of that floor went fine. And 1 HP downgrade in order to get, well, it's not really a direct consequence, but if I could trade 1 HP as Cain to get 2 Spirit Hearts right off the bat, I probably would 9 times out of 10, just to guarantee myself a good chance at a deal with the devil. Oh man, that was pretty spectacular as well. 36 cents there with 4 keys certainly makes for an ideal shop on our second level. And we're getting a ton of drops here. I'm trying to get to the shop or sorry, not the shop, the boss room before anything, you know, crazy happens here, so that I can make an informed decision about our deal with the devil chances. Please move. I don't want to get this, but I have to get this. I don't want to get it because there could be an arcade. I got this lover's card I got to do something with, but, you know, it left me no choice. I pushed myself in past the Eternal Heart and found myself in a tricky situation. So, one of these is a shop and one of these... Oh, no, it's not an item or a library. It's actually a double key room, I remember now. So, we will have the ability to get into that double key room. And here's how you know I'm enjoying this run. I didn't even complain about this room, which is largely very, very annoying. But in this case, the synth oil plus high rate of fire that we have going on made it pretty easy. So this should be our shop. Oh my lord. And I think at this point, we buy the ladder because why not, right? I think we also maybe buy the Spirit Heart because why not? 3 Spirit Hearts, maybe we take that as a deal with the devil. Well, no, we won't have the opportunity to because we will have at least 1 red heart. So with our speed, I don't believe that I will need to pop a bomb down here. I think it should be a relatively easy fight, and it's over already. Could use a good trinket, early good trinket. Yay, Judas' Shadow, it's a pretty good time for it, I'd say. And we do get another Spirit Heart and a card against humanity. I mean, I want to, like, drop this not right at the door. Sure, whatever. Cheap deals with the devil. I think we have to go with the nail here. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. We don't get too many opportunities to take the nail. We want, not this one. This one. Although, you know, I will say there's... Card against humanity, there's something to be said for it. We can use it, with the nail and then crush all the poop just by walking on it, but still, like, that doesn't appeal to me that much. Good! This is a decent room to use the nail on, I think. Even though we don't get the damage bonus, or we do, but we can't attack anything. We, you know, get the ability to pick up all this stuff for free without spending any bombs, which I think is worthwhile as well. So this is a really, really, really solid run right now. As Cain, our base damage is fine. We have no HP. But we have the ability to replenish Spirit Hearts and a nice little base of Spirit Hearts to take us, you know, until we get to the point where we're comfortable with it. It is, as always, a little premature to call it a 1 run, but certainly that helps out too. We have the ingredients of a 1 run here without pretty much any doubt. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is going to be a high percentage chance of winning this run, I think. And I really can't stress enough that financially, this is absurd. We've been getting an insane degree of consumable drops, particularly money, but all consumables. I wouldn't mind finding a second secret room. If I had to guess, my first pick would be like directly opposite the shop, which is in line with this rock right here. It's like right there. Alright, and it is an Eternal Heart. If we get to go back to the shop, or sorry, the Devil Room, it could give us... Forget Me Now, obviously it has, or not Forget Me Now, Fear Shot, Dark Matter, but it didn't, that's okay. I would have loved to have had it though for even more base damage. I think we can afford to check this out right away, even if it didn't work out for us, which it didn't, and we'll just keep moving along here. Again, like, high rate of fire, high damage, this is an incredibly strong Cain start, and I'm feeling very good. And it's always nice to have high morale on the random run. Because the Eve run, it's easy to have high morale just because it's weird. I mean, sometimes that morale can be eroded pretty quickly. If, theoretically, maybe you started with Lazarus Rag's Breath of Life, you know, I could understand not being super excited about that. However, that's an incredibly niche scenario. Since when has anybody ever started an Eden run with Breath of Life and Lazarus Rags? And surely if you did, you would not expect to have a good chance to win it, of course. But anyway, then the Isaac run, you go into the Isaac run knowing this is like your easy one, right? You know? It's like playing in the National Football League and being like, oh, you know, we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. You're like, okay, I got a good chance. It's like being in the Premier League and being like, oh, we're playing, you know, QPR next fixture. It's like being in the NHL and being like, oh, we got a, you know, a road trip coming up against, we got a doubleheader against the Oilers. You'd be like, okay, cool. It's like being in the MLB and being like, oh, we're playing, you finally got me. I don't know who's bad in the MLB anymore. The Astros are they're on the ascendance, right? The ascendancy. They're ascending. Yo, this is not going super well right now. Yeah, that's like really bad. Let's not die. Yo, though, let's not die. Okay. This is fine. We only have to survive a little bit longer until we get a spirit heart back, but that's an incredible disappointment there. I put too much stock in the metaphor. Pheromones? This is alright. I'm choosing not to panic. I'm choosing to regain control. 2 pills. Range up. That's a fan favorite. Health up. Lovely. And then the lover's card along with it. We finally have a use for it. Fantastic. And there goes our deal with the devil champ. Oh, what the heck is wrong with my brain? Brain? What have you done? What have you done with the brain that you started with here? You were doing so well. It's okay. We're still alive, just taking some very dumb damage. I think it's a knockback thing. And this has been the longest 6 rooms of my life, man. It's taken me a long time to get that spirit heart back that has me feeling confident again. That's alright. I think, you know, we leave this feeling like we've just been tested a little bit, and that's important, man. You get tested, and then it's all about, you know, every championship team needs to have its prowess questioned from time to time, and then they come back stronger because they patch the holes that allowed that to be questioned in the first place. That's what I'm trying to think of this as. I'm trying to reframe it as, you know, we got very low on HP and somewhat nearly came close to death there, but now I'm like, okay, you know, tighten up a little bit. Don't do the dumbass dodges you were doing earlier, and certainly don't try to play overly aggressive. You know, you don't even have any offensive orbitals or anything, so let's rethink the way that I approach that situation. Hourglass is not good. Not good enough, at least. Shouldn't say it's not good. Not good enough. Sounds better, because the Hourglass is a 2-charge item. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. The 9-volt especially, but here's an interesting question for you at home. What if we get red candle or something on this shop? We didn't, but what if we had? What would you have done? Would you have taken it? I think I probably would have taken it. This is a great shop for getting our HP back. Assuming we have, it doesn't really matter, but let's assume that we can get enough rooms to get a full charge. Then we can pick up like 3 charges in a row for our nail, which is actually just incredible. Okay, that's not immediately worthwhile. Good, we are going to get a full charge. So I didn't take the 9-volt, but I'm going to take the 9-volt. I didn't take it right away because it's going to give us a full charge when we get it, and I thought we could earn a full charge naturally this way. So if you could just die, that would be like for the best for me. Probably going to get hit once here. That seems to be the about par for the course. Okay. So we're gonna, I mean, on our walk back here, if there's any rocks, we might find a good opportunity to crush them. I don't really want to crush the mushrooms because it's probably gonna hurt. So we're gonna use it once, and then we're gonna buy the 9-volt, and we're gonna use it again, and then we're gonna buy the battery charge, and we're gonna get the heck out of here. So we've spent all of that, you know, very prodigious sum of money we had earlier, but I think we've done so in a productive fashion. Way slower than we'd want to be to get to boss rush, by the way, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. After nearly dying, I'm mostly just concerned about keeping ourselves as alive as possible. Took a sack and a half to figure out that I just wanted to stand still there. I'm happy that it worked out for me. I'm not pleased with that little bit of damage there at the end, but that's okay. Alright, boss fight. Really should not have a deal with the devil here. I didn't deserve one. For a couple of rooms on this floor, I had a complete brain fart and just played miserably, but luckily Isaac's a game where, you know, I hate to say it because it makes me sound worse, but you can afford to be inconsistent a little bit. You know, Isaac's a game that's about the big picture. You know, it's not like chess. Most of the time, one bad move in chess, one huge blunder will be enough to sink you. Sometimes not, but oftentimes it's enough to at least put you in a terrible position. Isaac's a little bit more big picture. You know, it's a little bit more about the actual, I don't know. It's about the overall nature of the game as opposed to a minute, like, decision-by-decision basis. Not to say that chess isn't. It's a gross oversimplification, but the idea. Yeah, sure, tears upgrade and a shot speed downgrade. It's fine. One of my go-to boss items. I never say no to it. I never feel like it's suboptimal, really. A Tears upgrade there is nice, too. And Hematemesis is totally fine. If I'd used that as we were walking out, though, that might have been better. But, you know, that's a pretty fringe case. Oh, I'll use this pill as I walk out of the curse room, just in case it's Hematemesis. Once you get to that level, you know, don't let me try to stop you. This Temperance card is awesome. We're going to try, because we came down here with 5 cents, at least I think we came down here with 5 cents, I'm going, oh, yeah, somehow we made it out of that. Because we came down here with 5 cents, I'm going to hold this until we maybe see if we have an arcade. And then we could get, you know, we could double dip, basically, on the blood bank. Excuse me. Only now that I think about it, maybe I won't, because the shop's right here anyway. Thank you, Halo of Flies, for making me look less bad. But then we don't need to buy anything on our shop anyway, so disregard this. We'll hold the Temperance card for now. Don't have to be too eager, you know. Nothing necessarily in it for us. You don't get a prize for using it as soon as possible. It's like our 8th range upgrade. Lemon Party's fine too, but I think the Temperance card is a little bit more viable for us long term. So this floor, we got like a 50% deal with the devil chance. Maybe more if we can manage to blow up a judgment. I'm starting to feel some good momentum on this streak. The thing about that 25 win streak is there was a moment, and I've heard Cobalt talk about this as well, but weirdly enough, it's just, this makes me feel like it's more real because we kind of came to the conclusion independently. There was a point on that streak where I was like, if I wanted to, if I was playing as Isaac, I would never lose again if I was really paying attention. And obviously that's a psychosis for me, at least. Come on, come on, come on. You know, things are going to happen. I mean, we saw on this run, one momentary lapse of judgment almost cost me a run that I really should not have lost. And luckily, it doesn't look like I'm necessarily going to. But I'm starting to feel that mindset creep back in a little bit. And it's hubris, but at the same time, it's like productive hubris because it helps. It's not, you know, like a Macbeth situation where you go, you know, crazy with power or anything like that. It's more of just having, like, a delirious amount of self-belief or something like that. I'm starting to feel that. And on the slump, you know, I go into a run thinking, oh, every run's like a 50-50 chance. I don't want to be overly cocky, but, you know, you want to be confident, and I think I'm starting to reach that level of confidence again. I feel good things brewing here as we approach win number 9, which is not that crazy maybe, but it's something. So this is interesting. If possible, I would very much like to kill ourselves on this floor and respawn as Dark Judas. We have a lot of Spirit Hearts. Like, that's a real... it's a conundrum for me. Because I would like to keep as many of these as possible. And it does put us in a trickier situation. You know what? It's worth using Temperance here. It puts us in a really tricky situation for the next floor. Didn't mean to pick that up. At the very least, okay, I think now we have to kill ourselves, and then we can pick up that blood bag, and then we'll have our nail charged up. So we should really, like, we should kill ourselves on... we can do it on the curse room. And then place a bomb. Yeah, okay, so we don't need to take damage now. It's probably just faster to finish the room. Okay. So this is a very tall order. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. And this is going to take a while here, so get ready. It's a shame we didn't pick up Gimpy. That was the last run anyway, I think. Oh, we got like Curse of the Maze or something going on here. Weird. That's okay. I think this is still a good strat. We'll try it out here. Yeah, man. Okay. I think because this is a multiplier, we want to wait until we're Dark Judas to use this, and I'm still not going to use the nail right away, because I need that Spirit Heart more than I need the, you know, extra 1/3 of a Spirit Heart by not fucking this one up. I still think Judas's Tongue is also the right choice for us here, even though, sure, store credit. There's something, I understand store credit. Money's not going to be an issue for us, though. And, you know... get ready. We're going to be in this for the long haul. Just don't accidentally kill yourself on, like, the wrong room. Okay. Now, I think we just come up here and then blow ourselves up. We respawn as Dark Judas, which is great. We'll use the nail. And then I think the Cricket's head pick up here. It may not mean more, but I think it does mean more. I mean, our damage is looking real nice right now. I think Lemon Party, I mean, beats Hematemesis. Sure. And then we'll hope for a good shop on the next floor. Was it worth it? Time will tell. But I'm happy in my decision for now, at the very least. It would also be amazing if we could get, like, a secret room there. Or a secret room here. With an Eternal Heart. That's fine. We checked. Down to the next floor, getting ready to use our nail right away. HP is not as bad as it looks. Damage should be much better than it looks. And this is the Depths XL. It's a big, big moment for us. I like you. And I'm hoping that you're going to like me too. A growth hormones payout, or really, I'll take any of the syringes, but a growth hormones payout is the big one, I think. We got to try this. Oh, it might work. We got another range upgrade. This is getting a little ridiculous at this point. But, you know, two-shotting these guys, these are not the weakest enemies in the game. I'm liking the situation. Could be better, could be an awful lot worse. Piercing shots, all of a sudden, as the result of our incredible base damage here, carries a huge weight if we can manage to get that working. And again, this Demon Judgment could be beneficial as well. The cancer pickup, look, I loved Judas's Tongue here in this situation. We've got low HP. If we got one more HP, it would be more viable, weirdly enough. But anyway, the cancer trinket, it just raises our DPS so much. There's no way I can't take it. And all of a sudden, we're rolling with a lot of Spirit Hearts here. I think we go fight our first boss, but don't finish the job. And we'll actually get a rare damage bonus here. Yeah, exactly. Just keep jumping onto the Lemon Party. Very easy. We'll get, you know, Gish Jr. here. Still got 2 item rooms, a shop, a lonely Demon Judgment. Plenty of good stuff happening here. Let's come back down. And where is my Demon Judgment friend? He's like 1 room down here. Yeah. 2 plays. Nothing. Nothing there either. Some speed wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I know I said we started quickly, and we did. Some extra speed on top wouldn't be the worst thing in the world right now. But for now, this is all about... Oh, that was really dumb. But this is all about building as much of an HP backlog, really. Oh my god, okay, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do what you're doing right now. It's all about building HP because the womb is going to hit twice as hard, right? So that battery right there is really useful. Sure, punching bag, you know, I don't love it all the time. Some of the time, it's great. Wheel of Fortune we can save for later. Or we can, you know, it's a versatile card. It's not a great card, but it's versatile. And Telepathy for Dummies is just not very good. So we got 2 Spirit Hearts coming our way. Still taking out enemies very, very quickly. Well, we've got a free, like, battery usage, so we might as well just maybe crack those guys open without wasting a bomb, and then work our way back here. Now we're mostly looking for the shop. Or, you know, I wouldn't mind getting a guppy item or something on here, but this is a great opportunity to use our nail charge for some actual damage bonus. We've been guilty of not really doing or being able to do that very often. And a third Pretty Fly helps out a lot as well, although most of the damage that I'm taking is from running into enemies, at least when I look at where my HP has kind of been siphoned off and then kind of diagnose it. Good, 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 good. Hoping for like a lot of battery plays on our shop. A lot of like a charge and a battery, or like a nun's habit or something like that. Becomes very, very valuable for us. I think we've played very, let's make sure we're coming in at the right angle here. I think we've played very, very soundly on this run. Lovers, perfect. Saves me a lot of time. I think we played very, very soundly on this run. Made some good strategic decisions. This is getting a little ridiculous with these range upgrades, but it helps negate the effective range downgrade as a result of that blue cap pickup, I guess. And the Tears upgrade is fantastic as well. I love to have it, but gotta try to get that. Be very careful. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit overwrought here. Let me just say that I'm very, very pleased. Ooh. Oh, you dick. You dicked me. I'm very, very pleased with the decisions that I've made here. The Judas's Shadow one, you know, I'm guilty a lot of the time of not using Judas' Shadow as effectively as possible. We found ourselves in a condition where we could have made it work, so we're going to try for it. Perthrow Rune. Extremely good. You might be saying, why not use this on Telepathy for Dummies? I'm going to give you an answer. So that we use this, buy this, and then apparently use it again, which was not a smart call. And then I think we donate. I don't think we need the pill. You know, maybe we can get a 48-hour energy, but it's low percentage. We'll try to buy the Red Heart as well, so we can play the Demon Judgment 2 more times. I'm going to save the Perthrow Rune for a deal with the devil, because we might only get one crack at it. And I think our deal with the devil has a better potential for us than our item room, which is not fully true. Like, we can get Polyphemus or something, 2020 on an item room. But the deal with the devil a little bit more likely to make it swing, I think. But I can't say that with authority. This is just my hunch. Maybe we never get it. Oh, we got a new message on Skype. Hello. Who is this one? Let's see what is going on in the Skype message here. This is it's a Nick's Weird Games from the Roundtable Podcast remix. Why did I open that? I don't know. Mathis sent me a link. I opened it, man. Did you also know Mathis is a Nigerian prince? I didn't know that either. This is a very half-baked joke. Perhaps you've noticed. We've got one more reroll left. You know what? Sure, let's use 2 bombs here. We get 2 bombs back. I don't know what the pill is. We get a key out of it. I was, like, largely lazy because I don't remember what the pill is, but it's Lemon Party. It's, you know, it's okay. It's okay. What do you think? Do you think we get another charge on our nail? More importantly, maybe, do you think it matters? Maybe we just crack these open. Got some kind of rune out of it. Onsus. At least gives me secret room access. And you know what? With the 9 volt, it looks like we may actually legitimately get another charge on our nail, which is nice. Fool card. Not viable. Right now, at least. Man, the damage that we're doing, even without the damage bonus from the nail, is incredible. I am loving it. And the hitbox is actually so large that you can shoot the zombies in the face and they will still, like, die. That's very surprising to me. I don't want to... Oh, I shouldn't have done that even, because I want to play the Demon Judgment again. There we go. That'll solve that problem. We're gonna get, like... We're gonna get another charge, but I think we save it for the damage bonus now, because whenever we use this, we're gonna be at the HP cap anyway. We might as well get the damage bonus against Mom. A little scary here. Golden chest is Fate, which we will not take yet, but we will take it, of course. But I think it makes sense not to take it yet, because we want to play the Demon Judgment a little bit more. Although if we lose the Eternal Heart, it's effectively meaningless. Because we're going to be at the HP cap anyway. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alrighty then. Could be good. I'm imagining probably a range up in here somewhere. Just a hunch. It was just a hunch. She's got someone else in mind. It's just a hunch. It happens all the time. Might as well do it like this. Does it have to be this way for me? Hell yeah, because it's just my hunch. Yo, what do you got for me? Ah, greed fight. Still, that is a very fast kill. We do want Fate. In a way, I was like, maybe we actually don't want it because it's going to mess with our... Like, we could re-roll it and maybe get... Well, we already had Cricket's Head. We're going to take it because of the flying ability, basically. That's the be-all, end-all here. This way. All right. And we should have a great chance at a deal with the devil here. Let's see. I don't even think we use the nail against Mom, honestly. Now that I, like, actually look at it, we're doing enough damage that I feel like... We'll be... Oh, you know what? We'll use the nail against Mom now because we've taken damage. Maybe that's the best of both worlds there. I get to use it. I get to feel like we made a good decision. We have a Perthrow rune ready right now, and we're not going to be able to use it. Maybe on the next floor. Lump of Coal is a very nice pickup there, though. That's what all those range upgrades and shot speed downgrades are for, I guess. Lucky me. I'm thinking this is going to be a nice little cane run to put in our cap for... a continuation of the streak. I really do break the streak down into, like, cycles, man. That was not a smart idea. I should have used that death card immediately, but this is comical at this point. I break the streak down into cycles of 3, you know? Eden, Isaac, random. Eden, Isaac, random. The random's the tricky one, and it looks like we're going to get through it just fine. Eden is a wild card. Rhythm is a dancer. It's a pure romancer. Don't you know what to do? I don't remember that. I don't understand. Can someone explain? There's got to be some deeper meaning to tub thumping, right? It's not just a song about getting shithouse drunk and, you know, loving a soccer team, right? There's got to be some kind of subtext in there that I'm missing, maybe. Because Chumbawamba is like a, this is for real, by the way. Chumbawamba's not just like a one-hit wonder, although, like, on paper they are. They're not like a pop group that was trying to strike it big. They're like a weird-ass, like, anarchist folk group. That's real. I know it's like me saying, like, Eiffel 65 is that in, like, the new UN Secretary General or something. But for real. They are, and apparently they have, like, a pretty, I don't want to say artsy, but you know what I mean, like an artistically minded back catalog of songs beyond tub thumping. So there's got to be some kind of hidden meaning there, and I just don't understand it. Maybe I should read the Wikipedia article. There's 2 things that, well, I'm on Wikipedia a lot. It's still, I hate that Wikipedia gets a bad rap sometimes, man. I mean, it's a beloved website, there's no question. I'm not trying to make it sound like nobody knows what it is or it's an underappreciated gem. But I hate when people are like, oh, you use, like, Wikipedia as a source? That's not cool, man. Like, if you're in college, sure. Don't use Wikipedia as a source, you know, find a scientific journal or something like that as a primary source. But if you're having, like, an argument, people are like, anybody could have edited that shit. Yo, have you edited shit on Wikipedia? I don't know why I said I could reroll that golden chest. We quite clearly can't. You shouldn't, first off. Vandalizing Wikipedia is like, I know for some people it's like, oh, it's really funny, but it's also like, why, this is like a free access to the sum total of human knowledge. Why are you vandalizing it? Because it's funny. Yeah, dude, this is an important invention, you know? It's free access to knowledge the world over. Yeah, but every once in a while, Jimmy Wales comes on and asks me for literally 30 cents. But okay. What I'm trying to get at is, there's 2 things that will really expand your knowledge of ridiculous and, but also surprisingly conversatable trivia. If you're eating a food item and you're by yourself and you're at your computer, look it up on Wikipedia. You'll learn a lot, man. Did you know that, the deep-fried Japanese appetizer tempura? Did you know that it's actually speculated that it's a Portuguese dish that was originally brought to Japan by the Portuguese and then, you know, through basically cultural transmission has become a Japanese dish, effectively. It's interesting, huh? I mean, it's not going to change your life, probably, but it gives you something that's pretty neat to talk about, something that's interesting to think about. Also, Wikipedia songs, man. Not always you could lose your whole life doing this, you know. You might eat 3 meals a day. That's Wikipedia a couple times a day, maybe. But if you're doing it every time you listen to a song, that could become problematic and actually inhibit your actual lifestyle. But what I'm getting at is, you know, you'll learn a lot of stuff. That's how I learned that, you know, on the Len video for Steal My Sunshine, they spent, like, the entirety of the budget buying alcohol and flying their entire, like, 20-piece band down to, I think it was Daytona Beach. And they had so much alcohol when they filmed the video that it actually broke the hotel's elevator trying to take it all up. How heavy does a pallet of alcohol need to be in order to break an elevator? That's absurd. You can find all sorts of interesting stuff. I encourage you to do so. You'll have a good time. You'll learn a little something. But, you know, do it after you watch this video, of course, because, you know, that time watch stat is really important on YouTube for your overall analytics. Anyway, up to the next floor. A relatively normal paced run here as well. Curse of the Blind is meaningless on the Cathedral, for the most part. Worst case scenario, we end up picking up, like, Bob's Brain. We're still gonna win. The Magician is not nearly good enough here. The Magician, of course, the little-known 3rd movie in the Illusionist, The Prestige, The Magician trilogy. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'll be fucked if I know how to finish it. But, you know, it's like you're taking a comedy 101 course or something. I've given you the setup. You got to provide the punchline. Marks will be graded based on efficiency and originality. All right. This is a really just kind of nice run. I hate to overuse that word. We got Abel, of course. Cain and Abel, man. It has to happen. You should get a bonus if you get Abel as Cain. You should get something. It could even be a detriment, but you should get something. I'm taking the Perthrow rune down with me, so, you know, don't feel like I should have taken the Wheel of Fortune instead. We can potentially get 4 rerolls instead of just, you know, 1 item. 4 rerolls beats 1 item as far as I'm concerned. Have you heard my tirades about boss rush? I've got a whole mathematical theory and paradigm outlined for it. And again, this comes down to one of those runs where we're essentially unkillable. It was a little dangerous in the middle section there, but I'm, well, briefly at least, but I think we made the right choice to roll with Judas' Shadow, and it seems like history's going to back us up on that one. And maybe this is like the kind of run I needed to just, you know, make me not necessarily use Judas' Shadow every time it shows up, but at least when it shows up, be a little bit more thoughtful about it. Be like, yeah, we've got a lot of HP, but maybe we should use Judas' Shadow right now if we've got some way to replenish more HP realistically in the future. Turned out that Temperance card is like a weird, like maybe not the MVP of our run, but, you know, it helped us out a lot in giving us that impetus to actually go for it with Judas' Shadow. Because that blood bag provided a little bit of some life insurance in case things went terribly wrong. Certainly we'll use the nail card here, but my hope is to like maybe use the nail card after we already get hit once, which we probably will just naturally. Although, maybe we won't. In which case we will not use the nail card, you know, just go with it. You know what I mean. And yeah, then we can save it for, you know, the first room in which we take damage on the chest, I guess. That was really, really easy. And with this Perthrow rune, I would really expect good things to happen to us later on here. Alright, what do we got? Gimpy's okay. Poop is... Alright, Sacrificial Dagger is really good. I think I'm going to ignore even Gimpy, and then we'll just reroll 3 of these. And we got the piercing shots that we so desired. Fine. We'll do it. D100. What is this now? What is this? I don't want to take technology with it because we got these big-ass triangles. Our rate of fire plus these triangles is insane. I hate that we have Bob's Brain. I'll just tell you that right now. It's going to make our life a little trickier. However, look at the triangles. Are you seeing the triangles? I think we've got 20-20, and then one of them is like Blood Clot. And obviously we have Anti-Grav. And then, I guess, like, Sagittarius, because we had Cupid's Arrow before. This is fantastic. This is a great reroll. One of the all-time great rerolls. I don't know what else we got. We got like Revenge Fly in here. It looks like we got X-Ray Goggles. The whole scheme of things doesn't really matter. It looks like we also have Holy Mantle, so definitely chalk this one up on the side of great rerolls. This one's worked out fantastically for me. Oh, good, Steam sale. We're not going to reroll it again. You know, I've used the D100 once, and it's come up immediately with my exact ideal of a reroll. It's a good item, or sorry, a series of good items that are also zany. Like, this is a novel kind of setup here that I'm very happy with. Being able to just, you know, we could probably, like, write our name in the run right now. Like, what could you possibly hope to accomplish here? I'm putting up Hadrian's fucking wall of Doritos. Adrian Brody's wall. Look, I don't know if Adrian Brody has a particular fondness for Doritos. The joke just, it works. Alright, let's finish this off. In fact, you know, I got an idea. Let's fire, like, a bunch of shots, and then reroll and see what the hell happens. I don't know, now we got, like, Monstro's Lung or something. Monstro's Lung, Chocolate Milk, Tiny Planet. Maybe just Chocolate Milk, Tiny Planet. Shielded Tears. Relic, Attack Fly. This is substantially worse, but, you know, still getting the job done. Lovely. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.